Okay, here's page 153, number 13. Let's take a look at this. The problem is to find the derivative, dy dx, if y is the quantity x plus the square root of x to the negative 2 power. Okay, so seeing as how our unit here is on the chain rule, that kind of makes us think maybe we should be using the chain rule. So let's see what would be good choices for f and g. If we say f is the outside, well, if we were putting a number into this, say 1, we'd be doing 1 plus the square root of 1. We'd add those together. The last thing we would do is take that number to the negative 2 power. The last thing we do, that's the outside function. So that's f. So our f function should be the fact that we're taking it to the negative 2 power, x to the negative 2. The g function should be what's inside that. Inside the parentheses of our x to the negative 2 is x plus square root of x. So there we go, x plus the square root of x. All right, so f prime and g prime. F prime, it's a negative exponent, but we know that our power rule works for both positive and negative integers. So if we put in x to the negative 2, the derivative that we get out, we bring that negative 2 out front, and then the new exponent is the old exponent minus 1. So that means it's not negative 1, it's negative 3. A real easy mistake to make is to move the wrong direction with negative exponents. 2 goes to 1. Nah, 2 goes to 3 if we're talking negatives. Negative 2 minus 1, negative 3. Okay, g prime, the derivative of x plus the square root of x. Well, the derivative of x is 1 plus the derivative of the square root of x is, here we go again. I don't know what the square root of x is, what the derivative of it is. I don't know. So we'll learn how to do that in, I don't know, a week or so. Right now we don't know how to do that. Which means I shouldn't have assigned this problem, right? Yeah, you're right, I shouldn't have. But I did, and there it is. So let's go ahead and do as much as we can and know that we're not going to have the exact answer here. dy dx should be f prime of g. We can do that much because we know f prime and we know g. It should be negative 2 times something to the negative 3. Negative 2 times the input to the negative 3. But the input here is g. That gets plugged in where the x is. So it should be x plus the square root of x. And then that should be times g prime, which is 1 plus something. What that something is, we don't know. Although this is an odd-numbered problem in the book, so you could probably track it down. But there we go. That's the extent of what we're able to do on this problem. My bad for assigning one that we didn't know how to do everything on.